For my final project, I am going to be giving a brief overview of primates. So this video will be broken up into 3 sections. First will be some basic primate information. Second will be an overview of the general characteristics that most primates have. And third, I will go over some of the anomalies within the primate group and go over certain species that have some different characteristics than the typical primate. While there is some dispute on the number of actual species of primates, most think that there is somewhere between 230 and 300 different species, and this makes primates the third most diverse order. Today, all non-human primates that are living in their natural habitats are dispersed between the countries on this map. And because their climate is mostly tropical and subtropical forests, their populations have been affected by deforestation. So much so that many primate species are in danger of becoming extinct. While deforestation is a big contributor to their endangerment, another issue is that many monkeys and apes are hunted as food. Despite the sale of their meat being outlawed, it is still being sold illegally in many countries. Because there are so many different primates, it makes sense that the order would be incredibly diverse. However, the traits I am going to speak upon now are ones that are found with the majority of the species. First, I'm going to talk about the hands and feet of primates. All primates except spider monkeys have 5 fingers on each hand and 5 toes on each foot. This allows them to handle food or other small objects easily. The grasping or prehensile ability to handle items varies greatly within the order. Humans have the highest strength and opposability with their thumbs, but humans are the only primates that do not have prehensile feet in addition to hands. Humans are also not the only primates with nails on their digits. Most primates have some nails instead of claws, which also helps with grasping and picking things up. Now I'm going to talk about another part of the primate skeleton, their hips and shoulders. Their hips and shoulders are different than most other mammals. They are flexible and limber. Flexible shoulders allow for swinging in trees as well as climbing up and down quickly. Primates have clavicle bones, which also aid in helping their shoulder motion. Similarly, their hips are incredibly flexible, and these characteristics are favorable in a largely tree-dwelling lifestyle. When compared to other animals, primates have large brains. The parts of their brain that have to do with hand-eye coordination and hand dexterity are highly developed. These developments can be attributed to the fact that primates spend their time in trees and have to gather and manipulate their food. Now I'm going to talk about some traits of primate living. Most primates spend a majority of their time in trees and have adapted to do so. However, the most notable exceptions are humans and gorillas. Almost all primates are awake and active during the day and sleep at night. Primates are incredibly social animals, and most live in groups and spend the day socializing. This socialization has been aided with the development of their complex vocalizations and visual displays. Primate diet is something that is incredibly adaptable, and this has benefited them through evolution. Many species are omnivores, but eat mostly vegetable foods because they are easier to find in the quantities that they need to sustain themselves. The chart shown here is a breakdown of the various groups within the primate order. While they all have shared traits, within groups there are some anomalies that do not fit into the typical primate. The first group that I'm going to talk about, the lemur group, has the most restricted range and distribution of any primate. They are only found in Madagascar, and they are one of the few groups where many of the species are only active at night. They also have some of the smallest primates. The dwarf and mouse lemurs, when fully grown, are only slightly larger than mice, and also live solitary lives unlike other primates. The lesser apes is another group where there are some big differences when compared to other primates. They are the smallest and most tree-dwelling apes. The largest gibbons only weigh up to 30 pounds. The gibbons also move around in the trees through suspensory climbing. Their light weight and long arms support their ability to move this way. This way of movement is rare within primates. A few New World monkey species have the ability but don't use it as much as gibbons do, and their large great ape counterparts are unable to swing through the trees this way because of their weight.